He is in all his glory, AEHAB, the Tiger Stripe S++ version from LIMTOYS. I have been waiting so long for this to get here, and I cannot wait to do the review on it. But I have to take it out of the box and play with it to give it a proper review. So that's what I'm gonna do. Here it is. Such an elegant yet simple box. Really big fan of the packaging. It's going to display very well. Very nice box. Very nice color finish. Very cool. Not a lot going on once you open him up. Let's get him out of the box. He is with everything he comes with. Look at that. He's got his little cardboard cutout. So this is everything you get. I got mine from Toyco. You get a bunch of accessories. It looks great. I'm really excited to check it out. There he is. AEHAB Tiger Stripe S++ version from LIMINI Toys. LIMTOYS. I can't believe you did this on the 1/12 scale. It looks phenomenal. Look at that head sculpt. I've seen some head sculpts so far on other people's reviews, and mine looks really good. I love the detail. This guy looks great. This is easily one of the best 1/12 scale figures I've ever seen. He feels expensive. He feels really expensive. I mean, but he feels good too. Look at that beautiful head sculpt. Holy cow. What a fantastic head sculpt they did. He's got no horn. Did mine not come with a horn? Or maybe I gotta put the horn in myself. We'll find out when I take out all the accessories. He's got something hanging in the back. Oh yeah. He got this like hanging strap back here. I don't know quite what that's for. Luckily, LIMTOYS is actually such a small company, I could just ask them on Facebook. It looks like one of the leg straps might have come undone, and I just have to put that back in. The detail on this clothing is like good and bad. It's good because like, wow. You know, that looks good, but it's bad because I'm never taking it off. Ever. Yeah, I'm missing that strap right here that's hanging out the box is not correct the way it should be. I have to fix that. So let's see if I can fix it. Look at these awesome.
The magnet buckles. You didn't put the horn yet?
No, it didn't come with the horn in. I gotta find it.
Oh, wasn't it in a bag?
Yeah.
Oh, you found the...
So I have him out with all of his accessories. I still haven't found the horns, but we're going to take it apart. I got a feeling the horns might be in here, but we'll see. He looks great. His accessories look great. Just awesome. Here he is scaled next to my hand. He looks like he should be bigger than he is just because of all the detail on him. But man, oh man, is he impressive. So here are the weapons and accessories outside of the packaging. Well, still in the packaging, but without the top on, and they look phenomenal. The clips come out of the guns, and the guns are magnetic and attached to the back of Snake, which is really cool. And you can load these RPGs into the RPG, and he comes with an extra head sculpt, which we'll be checking out. All right, here's Snake with his weapons attached to his back, just like in the game. They magnetically hold, so you can just like throw them back there and they'll stay. Mount them however you want. That is a really cool and nifty feature. Very, very nice. Good job. One who is looking for the horns when they take apart their figure because he doesn't come with the horns in, boom. He comes, it's in this bag with the cardboard box and the scarf. That's where the horns are. Just letting you know. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put the horn in here. Now, we've watched a couple reviews already and have learned that this horn is actually pretty hard to put in him. So we're going to go ahead and try to get the horn in, and hopefully it's a secure and snug fit. And then we can start posing him. Doesn't he look awesome? I think he looks just absolutely fantastic. I think the clothing is great. I think the details are great. I think the articulation is great. I was just talking to my daughter. She's checking out the guns right now. She thinks the guns are great. The detail on them is great. We're going to be posing him up with different McFarlane accessories. And we've really been waiting for this guy for a long time. In fact, I would go ahead so far as to say he's the inspiration behind why we started BAM Media. Because he was finally on his way, so we started a YouTube channel for his review. So thank you, Venom. All right, now a couple quick notes. He comes with a lot of accessories, and so we watched some YouTube videos before we made our own, and one of them suggested tweezers, and we could not agree more. You're going to want some tweezers. Why? Because this is a very expensive figure, and he comes with a lot of highly detailed accessories, you know? So the tweezers allow us to just quickly take out the accessories without doing any damage to the accessories. And it's going to allow us to put in this horn a lot easier and not mess up that paint job. We have the second accessory tray is open, and we have his secondary boots, which add more articulation, as well as his night vision goggles, his phantom cigar. We have a little bit of spill over here. We've got the silenced the tranquilizer pistol. We've got different hands, extension joints for the legs to make him taller, go from 6-inch to 7-inch figure. Eye droid, extra hand, extra bionicle hand, different color bionicle hands, and this night vision goggle, which is really cool and has this like green accent, which makes it very realistic looking. And you've got this gas mask, which is also very cool. So let's get him some of these accessories. So we're gonna try to put the horn in. The horn is really small where you put in the horn. It's a very small piece. We do have tweezers, but for this part I'm going to use my hand so I can judge how much pressure to put behind it. It's going to go into this peg right here. And here we go. Let's see if I can get it in there. Okay. Wow, that is small. I am going to use the tweezers actually, yeah, because you can't keep it going. So. It seems to be not kind of a, let's see, square going into a square. Try to get that just right. Wow, these horns are the devil. They really are. I mean, geez Louise, there was another reviewer that was mentioning how bad these horns are, and he ain't lying. These horns are seriously a pain in the butt to get in.
maybe if I take his head off, it'll be easier. So now we've taken the head sculpt off. All right, I think it's in. Do you see it? Does it look like it's in? I think it's in. It doesn't seem like it's very secure, but it's finally in. The key was definitely taking it out, taking the head sculpt off. And what's really cool is this head sculpt that they're using, you can adjust the height that the head sits on, so you can make your 6-inch figure come off like a 7-inch figure, etc. But this one was a pain to put on. I don't wish this one on my worst enemy. Look, it's not even all the way in. Look at this thing. It's not even all the way in. Look at, you see that? It's still got some more it can go in. Oh man, this is gonna be a pain. I don't know how I feel about doing any type of gluing because of the cost of this figure. I'm gonna have to time lapse this. Well, we got the head in, so hopefully it can stay in, right? Because this is the S++ version, it does come with the B++ version. So a lot of people are going to be buying the B++ sneaking suit version. You're going to get this head sculpt, and you're going to miss out on a lot of different accessories. But you're still going to get this body, so it's not a complete loss. I'd say the head sculpt is worth it. The horn doesn't fit in as good as I wish it would. The horn is just not that great for fitting in. I've seen other reviewers have the smaller horn in with a lot more success. I just always knew that I wanted the bad karma horn in because this is Venom Snake. It's not Solid Snake. So why would you not want the biggest, most flashiest horn on this guy when it's kind of his calling card? Anyway, so these are the two head sculpts that it comes with. Let's put them on and see how they look. We got the B++ version Snake. He's got his head sculpt off and his guns are magnetized to the back. I could have done a better job with that. But his head sculpt is lackluster, especially after having this head sculpt, which is phenomenal. And then you go to this head sculpt, which my daughter said he looks kind of like a woolly mammoth with shaved tusks. But yeah, I get it. It's from the very last mission where you have to go into Mother Base and kill your own men because there's a disease. I get it. And so if you're trying to reenact that scene, good on you. But other than that, I don't see a reason to use this. Also, the way that they have him pegged in with this undergarment, I'll show you. They've got the way they did their head sculpt, which is great because you can adjust the height of the head. So like you can make this 6-inch figure a 7-inch figure if you want. But it also, look at that, leaves this. You see this thing? It's in every single one of their head sculpts, and it's so that you can adjust. So you can slide the head up and down, and you can turn it from a 6-inch figure to a 7-inch figure. The boots have a similar apparatus where you can basically make the figure taller. But what it does do is it destroys this head sculpt. So you can't take this head sculpt and put it on another 6-inch figure like I was hoping to do. So the plan with me was I bought this massive S++ Deluxe Edition because I plan to take this head sculpt and some of these accessories and put them on the McFarlane 6-inch series. Well, it's a bust on this one because the way they did this head sculpt, yeah, it's gonna be very unique to these LIMTOYS, which is great. You know, great job, LIMTOYS. I nothing but applause to you. But it's a disappointment because I will not be able to interchange a lot of the head sculpt with other figures. now, but you can still use the chicken hat and you can still use everything else. So that's a very mild complaint if you really think about it. Now, this is where all the hands are, and we have a whole bunch of different stuff. And I'm saving this one for last. You got the Phantom cigar and all that, because this looks like it's going to be the messiest to open and the most likely to lose stuff. Okay, so I just have to give a special shout out to this horn. It should not have been added, okay? You guys put a horn in there. I'm trying to use tweezers to get at this horn. I'm scratching my head sculpt with the tweezers to try to get at this horn. And you see this sculpt on this horn, I see that little bend there, right? Well, these pieces are too small to properly go in there, and I'm just trying and trying and trying. And when you get it in there, it doesn't matter because it comes out, because you need to put some torque behind where that bend is, but the piece is so small that even though you think you put torque in there, it never registers and it still falls out. It's just very frustrating. It's the devil. Out, and I just kept, oh no, I didn't. You see this? This is what I'm talking about. You think you get it in the peg, and it never gets in the peg. And I'm like, oh, I did it, and it's still not in the peg. It never fully gets in the peg. Get in the peg. All right, he's in there. I got his neck up high. And his horn is in, still not into perfection, but about as good as you can get that horn in there. And yeah, he is absolutely stunning. Just an excellent action figure. Let's get him posed up and rocking. Here I have the night vision goggles on with the gas mask, and holy cow, does this thing look awesome. Man, LIMTOYS really knocked it out the park with this guy. These accessories are fantastic. So, just wow. And you could put that on his secondary head sculpt if you want, but I like it on his original head sculpt. It just looks so cool. I love the green accent in the scope. Just wow, wow, wow. So here we have him with his iDroid open and checking out his iDroid. His iDroid sits in there a little loose, but it's still really, really cool. You could just pose him up, checking out his iDroid, looking at something. I mean, what an excellent figure. The clip comes out of that machine gun. The details are just amazing. I don't know quite what I'm going to do with this strap, though, hanging off his butt, but I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Look at this guy, just amazing. So I have his knife in, and he is giving the peace sign. He is wearing his gas mask with the night vision goggles, which have the nice green accent, which reminds me of Splinter Cell. This guy is just fantastic. What an amazing figure all around. Just the detail, the articulation, how good it is. I have never held such an excellently crafted 1/12 scale figure. This guy is the best 6-inch figure I have ever seen.